We should be starting on, just letting more people join in.
Okay. Yeah, let me react.
Yo, boy.
Okay, pants.
Wait, rate her first. I wanted you to rate mine, but you can rate her first.
Great tough outfit.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Rate my avatar also because
guess
I
I'm
made this
going with
avatar recently because I
two.
think my other avatar was kind of boring.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Translates to nothing.
You can get that for free? How?
Yeah, it's in Showdown.
Isn't
I got
it?
it in Showdown. Yeah, Showdown. They're like Western items in Showdown, as I remember. It's a 5-star.
Oh
I didn't even see you join.
yeah. Hey, I joined. Hey, everybody.
Maybe we roll off.
Hello, everybody. Sorry, I'm a bit late. Had to update my controllers.
Update your controllers. That's a thing. Oh yeah, it's
Yeah.
a thing. Never mind.
Pro controllers, you gotta update them. Oh yeah, I forgot. No, Quest Pro controllers. The ones that have cool hand track. I'm on Quest 3.
I miss having an index, but I also don't. It was good but bad.
Yeah. Just talk about the homework stuff. That'll take a few minutes. Excited to see everybody here, by the way. Yeah, but you can also check the stream as well while you're
The stream is up too.
Someone's running in place. Hello, internet. Wait, never mind.
We have a lot of people who submitted homework for class 1. To those who did, I'm sorry, right?
Oh, I'll turn it off. You're good.
It was in class 2, I think.
And also after, I do want to say something. But are we still able to correct our work now? Like resubmit it now if we want to, or should we not? Okay, so okay,
Yeah.
my mic's not echoing still, right? Okay, okay, that's fine.
I just wanted to say that, like, Solomon sent me a message.
It's not.
That he can always hear you guys. Yeah, it's like the stream, I think. The whole stream. It's for everyone, I think. I have no
I
idea.
can hear your mic.
It said Voix. It said Voix, but I don't know if it is Voix.
Come on, man. Connect to the right output.
Yeah. So, there's something major that I wanted to go over about the homework that I think is majorly my fault and probably will be for the remaining semester if I don't fix
they can
this.
hear me now.
So, everybody got very confused with the extra credit exceeds over 2 minutes and 30 seconds, but can't be too long. What I'm going to try to do for the remaining semester, you'll notice a lot of the other extra credit points are going to be exceeds over this amount of time. What I'm going to do, like, before I submit those images into the Discord server announcement, I'm going to edit that to where it's going to have, you can't go past this time, but you, like, you know, because a lot of people were going over 3 minutes on their first one. It's all good. A lot of people were going over 3 minutes, and I think I had said it in class last week. You can't go over this certain amount of time. Yeah, I thought it said it too. I might be wrong, but exceeds over 2 minutes 30 seconds, but can't go 30 seconds over that. That got really confusing for a lot of people. So before I announce the images from now on, I'm gonna just edit them real quick and be, this has to be over 2 minutes and 30 seconds, but can't be any longer than blah blah blah, just so people aren't getting confused and doing 5 minutes or 4 minutes or 3 minutes. So I'm sorry for everybody I confused with that part, at least. Reword it, yeah. So I'll try and do better on that part to make it to where you can't go over this time, because that will be too long. But if you go over a certain amount of time, then it'll be extra credit. I'll try and clear that up for a lot of people. It made it really confusing. So who got a warning? Yeah, if you get a warning, hold on. Let me restart. You can't do the videos now because they're late, but if it's during the week where you're able to submit a video and you submit a video and you get a warning, we said that if they redo the video with the fixes, it gets rid of the warning, right? Or no?
Oh yeah. Yes. Yeah. I'm pretty sure that was when it was not supposed to be late. Like during.
Yeah, when it's not supposed to be late.
So realistically, I don't think you're able to redo it at this point.
Yeah, at this point, if it's late, you can't redo it and get the warning removed. But if you did something wrong and you get a warning when you have the time to submit it, if you just redo that video with the fixes, I'm pretty sure we'll take away the warning for you. But you actually have to fix the changes.
I also want to say
did
something. Kinmao, didn't you what's it called? Didn't you receive a warning or no? You received a warning, right? Yeah. I gotta double check the feedback later. No, not you. Okay. So okay. Yeah. So you cannot redo that part at this point.
Yeah.
Anyways.
So that's what I just wanted to point out. I'm sorry for the confusion, but I'll make sure to make things easier for the future assignments. But this, I'm just gonna say, every single class going forward is gonna be mainly taught by a specific teacher. So this lesson is going to be majorly taught by Voix. Next lesson will be taught by me, and Billy will teach the last one. So, what are we going to go over today, Voix?
We are going to be going over streamer camera settings. And I know a lot of you may not have streamer camera. Okay, dude. I know a lot of you may not have streamer camera. That's okay. I would still recommend to listen in if you actually are wanting to get streamer camera in Rec Room Support and actually learn how to use it. But yeah, I think we're ready to go over streamer camera. So better bring it up.
All right. Yeah, you can bring up the image, Billy. Do you want to bring up a screen so you can, show the streamer camera settings more specifically, like what they do?
I'm gonna disconnect every like 5 seconds. My Wi-Fi has been so bad lately with VR.
All
Just gotta say that.
So,
Oh, great.
let me
Hello,
just-
transparency.
Yeah, I don't know why it's transparent. Billy, if you can, just put a
So I got it.
put a neon white cube over it to make it better. But here we have. Let me actually make sure the camera is okay.
Is this the same thing? These two?
No, I selected them both. It's just this one. Just put a white cube over this. It's fine. Well, or behind it.
Okay.
Anyways, here you have
got
your
you.
basic streamer camera settings. So if you go in your watch right now, you don't have to turn it on if you really can't. But if you can, I recommend you do it. So it's kind of like hands-on, I guess. Experience, hands-on experience. But here you have your basic settings. I know these are a bit self-explanatory because they say what they literally do on the name, but I'm gonna just go a little bit more in depth. So here we have your frame rate. The streamer camera frame rate, mine is set to 90, but yeah. Okay, so mine is set to 90, right? But that's because my computer could kind
But
of.
you should
handle
share
it.
your screen.
Oh yeah, right.
Do you already have streamer camera on?
I might
If you're
crash,
able
though.
to.
Oh, I really can't because then. Oh yeah, I can't because the streamer camera is connected to the stream. All right, so the frame rate
Okay.
is basically how smooth your video or like streamer camera output would be. So 15, it's gonna be a little really choppy. 30 is gonna be slightly choppy, but way improved on 15, and so on. It's basically 90 is the smoothest, 15 is less smooth. So this, you may want to tinker this, or tinker it based on your computer settings and how, if your computer
It's all
can
good.
handle it or not. So I'd say you can adjust this so you can have a great time recording because, Rec Room is a really unoptimized game. Let's be honest here. So just be careful on. It also depends on the room, how much stuff is in the room. Everything is literally a contributing factor to what your frame rate should be. But yeah.
My Wi-Fi. My bad. Sorry, guys.
Anyways,
You're good.
so here we have the field of view. Basically, it's how far your streamer camera can see things. If you the higher it is, the more farther away your camera output display would be. The lower, the more it's more zoomed in. The lowest is more zoomed in. So higher, if you want to get those action shots where I feel like if you want to get those action shots where I guess somebody's running, you probably want to put it to 90 or 120, so it gets that really cool effect. If you want to zoom in to something really closely, 20 to 50 is where you want to be. Default is default, obviously. Okay, so moving down to the green screen, can you full? Oh yeah, you know what? Yeah. So Billy, let's show an example right here. So if Billy, you can turn up the field of view to 120. Just point it to the class. See, look. There we go. I could see Crocsand right over there.
Everything.
Literally almost everything. It's I guess you could kind of relate it to a field of view of your eyes, how far you can see, I don't know. I forgot what that's called. Oh my god. Radio.
FOV.
Well, That's literally
Fisheye lens.
Get the view.
That's what they use for 120. They use fish.
Oh yeah, fisheye lens.
Because I could see all
It's okay.
around.
Welcome in, Zeno. But anyways, yeah. If you want to, okay, so put it to 90. It's basically a little bit farther. So I'm pretty sure we're gonna. There we go. Crocsand is not even there anymore. And if you go to 50, it's like more zoomed in. There you go. And what's it? 20? Yeah, put it to 20. It's very zoomed in. It's basically zoom in, zoom out. That's.
It's also
put it in a
zoomed into
nutshell.
that experimental. Yep.
I recommend you
The
don't turn that on.
experimental-
There's a reason why we didn't include it in this image because it's horribly unoptimized. It's so laggy as soon as you turn it on. Especially, I think it's for me. It may not be laggy to you, but basically that's for doing 360 videos. You know, you see those on YouTube. And I think that's a pretty cool feature. That's how we got that Billy emoji. He looks really stupid right here. But anyways, it
Looks like a lump.
Is it? Does it? It's
Looks like a
smart.
mushroom.
It's basically a 360 panorama. I don't know how long it's been in experimental. It's been like there forever. So,
As long as time can tell.
and I don't.
So
for 3
long.
years exactly. So, just don't do it if you want to have a horrible. If you want to have a horrible experience, then just press the button. But if you don't, I recommend you don't. Well, anyways, green screen. So depending on how far you want. Okay, so basically, a green screen is, I guess, removing backgrounds off of things. and-
lucky.
Okay, shut up. Anyways, here we have the green screen, right? Basically, if you turn it on to like how many meters you want, how much the green screen to cover is. Yeah, so basically 2 meters. That's okay. That's 100 meters. So it covers like literally the whole thing, the whole sky.
Sky's
I think
green.
it only detects the skybox. I don't think it really makes Maker Pen objects green screen or any object a green screen. It's just the sky.
Kind of does.
A little bit though.
Not really. though.
And you guys are all green. Yeah, so based on how much you scroll the bar, so basically 100 meters is literally like 100% of it. 10%, well, 10 meters is like it covers a little bit of your map. 5 meters is, and so on. It just gets more closer to you the more lower you put the bar at. So
Closer
lighting,
gets-
light intensity. Basically, it's your streamer camera's personal light. The reason why I say personal is because you won't see this light on your POV. It's only the camera's eyes. And obviously, the more you bring this bar up, the brighter the light is. And I feel like this is a cheat code to horror rooms because like it's literally a free flashlight, but it's kind of hard to use because you got to look at your camera. Anyways, that's besides the point. A lot of people use this to like if they're too lazy to use point lights from the Maker Pen, you easily have a light source from your camera, and I think it's a really, really, really useful feature. It literally you can make it based on how long, like what setting you put it at. It determines the mood of the whole video, and I use it all the time if I really don't want to spawn a point light. So basically, can you check on those people?
Billy. Yeah,
if
I
they're
will actually. Lag though.
Alrighty, so like I said
Hello,
before,
guys.
the more you bring the bars up and down, the brighter it gets. So Billy, just turn on the light to I guess 5,
Holy lag.
and then
Hey,
Billy's
guys,
about to get
There's a
Billy's
clash
a-
going on right now, and
Billy's
I don't
about to
think you
get
guys are
flash
gonna-
flashbanged.
So-
So here we
If
go.
you guys want to just leave, then you can.
There you go. He's really bright. Anyways, I'm pretty sure you get the idea. Light range
good,
is
it's all good.
basically how far.
You're good. You're good.
Yeah,
Don't
can
worry,
you
don't
turn on your voice? Turn off your voice roll off for a second because it's kind of distracting.
Yeah, sorry.
It's okay.
But-
But anyways, light range is how far the light is. The closer it is, you put it more down, and the farther it is, the more cover the light, shines. That's basically the streamer cam settings for you in a nutshell. I know I didn't really explain it well, but I hope you guys get a general idea of what they do. Moving on to
Weeks.
Huh?
Did you get these already? The streamer volume or no?
oh yeah, okay.
You went?
Okay, I did not see that. I'm so sorry. But there's some extra settings on the Stream Mixer. There's player's ears and streamer camera. So basically, it's player's ears is what you hear and how far you hear things.
From the recording software you're using.
Yeah. Yeah. So basically, whatever recording software you're using. Wait, that doesn't make any sense. Hold on. So basically, it's like what you hear.
It can hear audio from your ears.
Yeah, it's literally that. And if you set it to streamer camera, it's what the streamer camera hears. That I
You
guess this-
kind of, I have to say, you can eavesdrop with this mode on.
What do you mean?
You can put your streamer cam out and like put it next to someone, and then you can.
Oh, he just crashed.
All right.
He just
well,
crashed. Now he's flying away.
I'm gonna just
forever.
say whatever he's gonna say. I think I understand
really?
what he's kind of doing. So basically, you can, I guess, eavesdrop, whatever that means. I don't really know the definition of that. So basically, you could set it to the streamer camera can hear things, and you can just leave it there, and I guess record, and then whatever like this whatever the camera hears here, you won't be able to hear it yourself, but the camera does. So like you just record, and then you end the recording, and then you could just go to your file, see the video, and then you could see whatever the streamer cam heard. So that's basically a general sense.
So I
of
kind of
what that is.
disconnected.
Yeah, we saw that. But basically, the streamer camera has ears, and then you could just set it to like if the streamer camera could hear whatever the heck. Anyways, and we have the volume.
I can hear them over there.
Okay, volume up and down, and then yeah, it's literally volume. So we're gonna go ahead and review something else right here.
Did you get that image imported in time?
No, I didn't. Yeah, too late.
Hmm.
I'm gonna go over how to record. And now for those who don't have streamer camera, here's basically something you can do to record without it. I know a lot of you guys have some of you do not have streamer camera, and here's where you start to listen in. So I'm gonna go get the slide real quick. There is one important setting to when it comes to recording without the streamer camera. Yeah, the alt account method, exactly. Hopefully I don't crash here, but here we have
Never crash.
okay. Here we have the very important setting that you must turn on if you're on an alt account. So you grab your alt account, right? And then you go to settings and turn off hide HUD. No, wait, you turn on hide HUD. Basically what this does, it removes all the UI elements on the screen, and basically it's just no UI, so no buttons in the way of anything. I think this feature used to be on mobile, but they removed it for whatever reason.
I couldn't find it when I was trying to set that all up.
I don't know why they removed that on mobile. It was such a horrible idea. But I think there is a way that you can get it back on mobile. If you have a PlayStation controller, I think I've tried. Yeah. If you have a PlayStation controller and you connect it to your or Xbox, I don't know if this works at Xbox too. But if you connect it to your phone via Bluetooth, I'm pretty sure this setting will appear. Try it if you have a PlayStation remote, Xbox remote. Try to connect it to your phone, play Rec Room, and see if that setting appears. If it does, boom, lightsaber. You got it on mobile. But for now, without it, it's just only available on PC, Xbox, and PlayStation. So if you have an alt account, this is the best way to record without streamer camera. You grab whatever console or play, you grab an alt account, and then you face it towards you, hide HUD, and it's basically a camera. And you can move it around by just moving all the buttons around and all that. Yeah, you got a question?
about that thing in Screamo that like there's a green line that appears if you get too close to a person. Is
yeah.
there a way to remove it or not?
There is no okay. That's like a very annoying thing when it comes to recording without a streamer camera, and I hate it so much. The green outline when you get too close to the your alt account. I guess it's like certain hand gestures you do, but now it's like when you I guess get too close, because you could just tap on a player's profile and then it opens, so it shows like an outline, the green outline of the character. There is no way to remove that. I wish there was, but the best thing to do is to, which may butcher the quality of the video, is to like get far away, get your alt a little bit far more away from you, and then zoom it in so it looks like it's a little bit closer, but that would just ruin the quality a little bit. But yeah, try not to make like hand gestures like friending, aka handshake, or high five, because that will trigger the outline to appear. And there's gonna be a button that says to like add you or high five. But yeah, here's a way to just have a free camera. And camera movement is difficult in Rec Room with the alt account, and the best way to do it is to grab a seat and an animation gizmo. That's what I did when I made my videos. I could show some after class. I could show some examples of of my old videos that I didn't, when I didn't have streamer camera, and hopefully that can inspire some of you, maybe, to if you guys need any help with any of that, you can just let me know, because I have a lot of experience in that. I also want to mention that if you use the animation gizmo and a seat, you got to make your alt account sit down on that seat. And if you want to do any like certain camera movements with that, you got to like add a trigger zone that might trigger the animation to move the seat around. Or you can grab a friend, hook up a button to the animation gizmo, and tell them to say, like, I guess whenever you press a button, okay, or no, I'm sorry. Whenever you do an action or certain action, I guess like I'm stuttering so much, but pretend, Billy, or ER, example, come here. This is the best way I could explain it. So basically, this is ER, he's the alt, right? Billy is the friend, he's kind of dead, but it's okay. Basically, I ordered Billy to press a button when I guess, grab ER by the neck. ER is the camera, by the way. He's not like a person or in the actor in the video. So like, oh, you're live? You kind of got my example?
Hi.
Okay. So basically, I ordered you to press a button when I do a certain action. ER is the camera. And basically, I'm trying to get an effect where like, ER is just trying to, or I'm just gonna grab the camera by the neck, pretend as a person recording, I guess, and then just move the camera around. So, okay, so Billy, when I grab ER's neck, you need to press the button. The button is an animation to a seat. ER is the alt account sitting on the seat. So here we go. This is the camera moving around and all that. So it looks like, I guess that's the best example I can compare that. But
what a good example of a
I
camera
hope
moving
you
around.
understand. There's like there's a lot of workarounds, like if you're trying to record without streamer camera, and that's one of them. I know there's a lot of other smarter ways to do it, but that's like the way I did it. I really want to show you guys examples of camera movement.
I should have honestly set up an example before class, but I didn't have time to.
Yeah,
I was out doing stuff today.
But yeah, that's how you record with streamer cam and without streamer cam. And I think we are ready. Are we ready to record?
Honorable mention.
Oh, honorable mention here. Okay.
And then something else, because there's still time after. So the mobile method, the alt account method, is one of the ways to do recording. There's another one if you're just on standalone and you don't have the time to either get an alt account or you just don't have the alt account. two things that I've seen between, I think it was somebody in class 2 for their introduction video, and a pretty smart way actually if you're just a standalone recorder. If you get your character and you get a clamp and you hook up that clamp to like a cube, and you set that cube to like a sticky setting so it connects to whatever you put it onto, and you grab a mirror and you clamp the cube to the mirror,
Oh yeah.
and you put the cube in your head. Basically it acts as like, you know, a camera facing you, and wherever you move your head, you know, the mirror will follow. So whenever you record on Quest, it's kind of like, you know, a camera that faces you. I've seen that pretty recently. I don't know if that's like a thing that's been around or like a good idea, but like it's really smart, I think, if you're trying to record yourself and, you know, actions you're doing and whatnot. But
I'm gonna try real quick.
he's gonna explain that.
So it's basically like a camera, a following camera that follows your head. If you're recording on Quest,
Yes.
basically you get
Yes.
a clamp, right? And then you hook it up to the thing, hook it up to the cube. Let me make the cube grabbable, and it has to be a sticky object. Make it grabbable right here, and then you put it on your head. It doesn't work on upgraded beans, so just here.
Oh.
There you go. It's like a, see, look, boom. It's like a,
Now I can just see myself wherever I walk.
it's a good
Move your
camera.
head.
It's a good front-facing camera. That's basically what it is. And they made the mirror like a lot lower ink, so I guess you could put it in your rooms with no trouble. So yeah, that's
Yep, it's only
basically it.
22 ink now.
And
Very
another
awesome.
good I just lagged. An easier way to do that, or just record yourself, is, you know, if you set up a holotar and you do what you're gonna do, and then you just kind of record that holotar. So that's one of the other and only other way I can think of to do that for Quest, at least. So there's always a way to record yourself. It doesn't matter what console you're on, what device you're using.
And if you need help with any of that,
Yeah,
let us know. We're kind of experts at that. It's how I kind of got verified. So, yeah. We're here for you, basically. If you need any help without, if
we
you
have
don't
time.
to-
You want to go over? You want to go over sounds and music? How to use those professionally?
Yes. So, I really wanted to make an example. If my PC has issues, I use my Xbox and an external HDD. Oh yeah, what's HDD like? Like HUD or no? HDMI. Hard drive. Okay. Okay. There is. I'm gonna this is what I do. When it comes to finding sound effects or just making new sounds from already existing sounds. So, basically what ER said, to use them a little bit more professionally, and just instead of just adding a sound effect, you can combine sounds together to create an entirely new one, or it sounds like an entirely new one. So, a good example of this, I guess, is to add a vine boom sound effect, and I guess I don't know, like a smashing sound effect, like a smashing of wood, put them together, and then smashing wood, vine boom sound effect.
Ups the bass.
Plus the bass.
Whatever you want to do to get your sound to have more impact.
Exactly.
If you're trying to go for
Impact.
just for example, if you're trying to go for like a hit, you know, you want it to be like a powerful hit. What you want to
could
do
add
is
more-
get a punch sound and like a vine boom or like a hard bass sound, so it's just like really
Something like that.
really hits your headphones if you're using them.
But
Who wants this cube? I'm gonna hit it out to you guys. There we go. That was a good hit.
but yeah, that's a good way to make your sounds more better, and I guess, you know, make them okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel like we can go over like homework. Music? You want to go over
For the music portion of the sound.
You go.
I'll go over music. Okay. Question first. What's up? Oh, you're gonna type it. Okay. Well, I'll wait for that then. For music, really want to be careful about where you use music. You don't want to use it all the time, unless you do. But there's certain scenarios where you want to use certain music. If you're going for like, or really any type of video. I'm gonna go more into the skit portion of videos. So if you're getting like a really intense scene where you're fighting people, and couldn't we use audio players for sound effects rather than doing them after recording? You could, but if you really want to get that sound in the perfect place, then I would recommend putting all your sounds in after, like while you're editing, because you never know what's going to happen, with Rec Room, obviously, because there's always flaws in Rec Room. You could do something and the audio won't play, and the would be higher quality. It would be higher quality if you were to do it while editing instead of having it in the game, because again, you never know how your audio could be set up. So yeah, you always want to add in your sounds and music while recording, because say you're going from one scene to another scene and you decide, oh, I want to do my music while I'm in game so I know when to do things at the right time. Well, what if you're doing that and you have your music playing at one part, and then when you're doing another scene, it doesn't, transition smoothly into that second scene, and it's kind of like chopped. That's what you would want to do when editing. You want to get your music and you want to put it in while you're editing, so it's nice and smooth and that transition is nice and fluent, So I was late, but I have to leave, unfortunately. It's all good. Don't worry. I know tomorrow is a pretty big day. I don't know if I'll be able to be teaching class 2 because I might be out. But it's understandable. It was good to see you for when you were here. The homework will be posted in the announcements. But anyways, back to what I was saying. You always want to do your sounds and your music when you're editing instead of during, that recording, because it's gonna give you the best outcome and everything's gonna be nice and smooth in the end.
Yeah,
but,
I don't recommend like using audio players like in Rec Room to have your sound effects. I feel like you could if they're like small sound effects like punching, then that, or like breaking something or shooting a gun. I think they're fine to be in Rec Room, but I guess for that, if you want, let's say if you want to adjust the volume, I'm pretty sure you could do that in the editor. No way. You could adjust the volume, add more sounds to it, and I feel like you get that flexibility when you are in the editor adding sounds.
Yeah. It also comes with, how the sounds and music are set up, because obviously when you're in the game and you're hearing the music around you, like, I don't know if any of you guys have your music right now, but the music that's around you, there's certain instruments playing in this ear, and there's instruments playing in this ear. That's what we call surround sound. Really, it's dependent on what parts you hear in which ear. If you're doing your music and or sounds in game, and then you try and edit it, it's not going to give you the best outcome, because from what I've known at least, is that when you replay your videos and you see the quality of your sounds and or music, it's going to be like straight in front of you. It's not going to be like, oh, I'm going to punch from this side, and you're not going to hear it from that side. You're going to hear it from like the center, so it's going to be like, and it's going to sound weird. You always want to make sure, you're doing everything after editing.
Yeah, basically, if you have a sound in game, and if you're, okay, it's like, literally what Yar just said, surround sound, it still affects the video in general. If you hear something on the left, and you have your headphones right now, like in the editor, you're gonna hear it from the left, and you really want to sound it like straight in front of you. Exactly. It's yeah. Surround sound does affect.
But you also want to be aware of, if you're getting a certain sound, how does the quality of that sound? Is it like a super high quality where you can hear every individual crackle and like wood breaking, or is it just gonna sound like a very muffled punch, instead of like you want the best quality for your sounds and or music. So when looking out for that, it's probably recommended that you wear headphones, And if not, you know, you can probably hear it better on phone because your phone, from what I know, iPhones at least, I don't know about Android, Billy might be able to back me up on that one, but for iPhones, when you're playing audio, you can hear that audio from the top speaker where your camera is and the bottom one where your charging port is. And if you put your ear up in between each one of those, you'll be able to hear certain parts on this ear and certain parts on, the other.
It's the same
audio,
on
not
Android.
ear. It's the same
My
on
phone
Android.
does that
Okay,
too.
so yeah, there's two speakers, one on the bottom, one on top. Yeah. So it's really a good way to determine how good the audio sounds if you're not using headphones. But it's always recommended to use headphones, especially if your headphones have like a spatial sound setting. Spatial sound is basically, wherever you turn, the audio will kind of be. Okay, let me reword that. Your phone, for example, that's where the audio is coming from. That's where, you hear everything. But with headphones on, if you have your spatial audio setting and you turn your head to the right of the phone, you'll hear everything more closer to your right ear, because your right ear is, I'm describing 4D audio. It's basically coming from that device. So no matter where you turn your head, the audio will get louder on that ear and that ear. And 4D audio is kind of a little bit different. If you search, no, I'm thinking of 8D. 8D audio is, that stuff where like it's playing music and it's going like it's kind of in the back
It's
of your
constantly
head.
moving.
You can hear it like loudspeakers. Yeah, AirPods have spatial audio. Yeah. AirPods is a great example of that, as well as like Beats headphones and stuff. Probably the more advanced, but just what I'm saying in the end is be aware of. It's all good. If you crash, it's fine, but go grab a charger. What I'm saying is always be aware of the quality of your audio if you're trying to get that high quality audio. I didn't go too much on the music though. I kind of like skimmed over that and then went to the sounds. But
Just basically to
finding-
use music. Sorry about that. I'm so sorry. Basically, using music professionally, just use it at times where it makes sense. It also depends on the kind of music you're using to describe the mood of the video or what's happening right now. Using it, you should also be able to successfully transition it smoothly, so it's not like just a cut. It just doesn't cut abruptly. You should just I guess fade it out, and then you could either fade it out or I think that's the only way you can do a transition on a music. But yeah, use it professionally. Try not to use as much abrupt cuts. Only if absolutely necessary, and only if it makes sense. You can use an abrupt cut, but just whenever you're just trying to transition to a different topic, try to smooth it out or fade it out. You have a question, Penguin? What was that? You didn't have one? Okay, never mind. I'm sorry. My fault. Anyways, yeah.
So this type of information would be very important for our next homework assignment that we're going to be going over. So Billy, if you want to grab that, and
I think he left the
this Billy, you
Oh.
just saw him.
Oh no.
Okay.
sorry.
Week 2 is going to be a group project. We said this last week. It's going to be a group. Weeks 2 and 4 is a group. Week 1 and 3 is solo. This assignment is going to be a skit video. So before we go over anything, we want you guys to get in groups of 3. So, you guys can take a photo of this if you want. If you want. But on each gray tile you see going up and up, we want groups of 3. So we want a group of 3 here, a group of 3 here, a group of 3 here,
before
so
we
on and
even
so
make
forth.
groups, I need everyone.
Time zones.
Yeah, I need everyone to type in the chat their time zone. Because last semester was a mess when it came to group projects.
Yes.
Because honestly,
Okay, a lot of people are Eastern Standard Time.
a lot of people had a lot of difficult making their projects because one couldn't get on, and that kind of affected the rest of the group. If your time zones are different but relatively close, you can team up with that person. Just plan accordingly who you want to pick. Yeah.
Thank you, Billy.
There's no need for that, Billy.
And if there's someone in the class that you want on your team but isn't here, just let us know. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna set up group chats in the Discord server of your guys' groups, so you guys can chat in there. We're not gonna stalk. We want to be surprised by your guys' skit videos. But getting groups of 3, and once you do, go on the gray rectangles. And if you don't have a group, or there's people that you want that's not here, just let us know. If you're not in a group, we're gonna force you in a group. So get familiar with people and form groups. So we want people to work within the people in each class. We don't want people working that are in class 1 and class 2. So yeah, sorry about that, but we just want people to get familiar with their classmates and all that. So yeah, but if you guys are a group of 3, I assume, or what's going on here? We need to form groups. Due date problems. Yeah. So group. Oh, this is going to be a huge problem. Okay. Group of 1. Need that to be a group of 3. When you get your group of 3, go to a different spot.
Here right now.
We're gonna probably need to push some people.
Okay, we're gonna have a difficult time over here.
Okay, so we're grouping.
Huh?
Okay, so okay, we can have a perfect.
Are you with us?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, high five.
Make sure to group quick, or I'm gonna start forcing people in your
Hey.
groups.
Bros, control the dive.
Hey, how you
Zeno,
doing?
are you with us?
Hey.
Anyone need? Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm seeing an uneven amount. So,
this is a good-
Penguin and Croxan, are you guys in a group together?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's get Band in your guys' group.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys are a group of 3. Stay there. You guys are probably a group of 3, I'm assuming. So you could stay there.
Is that
Okay.
Kin Mao and Zeno, assuming you guys want to be in a group together.
Quinn,
Quinn-
and Drago. Sorry. You guys want me? Oh wait, are you doing
yeah,
it?
that's what I think too.
Yeah,
My fault.
I'm pushing
pretty
people.
easy.
It's all good. Quinn, do you want to hop in a group with Zeno and Kin Mao, if that works for you?
Wait.
Drago, do you want to hop in the group with Zizoka and Jess? That will work out well.
What time
that
zone
way,
are you?
everybody
Drago, what
who's
time
here
zone are you?
is in groups 3. We have 4 groups of 3.
Wait a minute.
And I think there's
Wait, how many
3
hours are?
people
If you guys
that
are
aren't here,
difference?
right?
If you guys are on
Yeah,
most of the time, you guys can definitely make it work. You know, that goes to everyone. If you guys are like on a lot, on Requiem a lot, and your time zones are really different, I don't think that really shouldn't matter, because you guys are literally on a lot of the time. So, I feel like
Yeah.
if you guys are just literally chronically online like me, then I feel like you guys got it good.
And I think there's 3 people here who aren't in or who aren't in the class. Or there's 3 people who aren't in the class.
Oh.
3, 6, 9, 12, and then 13, 14, 15. So they could be a group if you want to figure out.
Oh, it's Nix
who
and
those
Trix.
people are
No,
voiced.
it's just Trix. Trix is the only person that's not here.
And how is
So-
there 12 people if there's 15 in total?
Oh, you really?
No one failed yet.
Oh, yeah. Okay, never mind.
That's-
Sorry.
That
1,
thing
2,
doesn't
3,
update that quickly.
4, 5, 6,
So,
7, 8,
if
9,
you wanna-
10, 11, 12.
If you want to figure out who those 3 people are, voiced,
Oh,
I'm
so-
gonna.
It's Trix. Naki Snacky, are you here? No. It's Trix, Naki, and I'm pretty sure Empire Shark left.
Hold on.
Class It's one.
Logan.
Logan?
Creative Logan.
Oh, yeah, Creative
Creative
Logan.
Logan's not
Oh, yeah.
here.
They're in a group.
Okay, so can you let those people know?
Wait, who people know?
We're gonna go
Yeah, I
over
got it.
a few things before we go over this. Credits are so major. Okay, we need people to be, doing each individual thing. You need your builder if you're gonna build. You need your actors. What else? You also need your uploader. Your uploader is the most important person to do that job, because if your teammate doesn't upload the video, they kind of fail for all of you guys. Everyone within that group. So you need someone to be responsible of an uploader. You
Yes,
need
man.
your actors, your editor, and so on and so forth. Same as last week. This is week the day before class is done, or classes. I'm getting tired. Before the next class, that's when your video is due. We're not gonna do what we did last semester, where we did the randomizer. Unless you guys want, do you guys want your topics randomized, or do you want to pick your own? You can type your opinion and
Okay,
basically
random.
whoever.
Everyone likes random.
Okay, wow. People actually want random.
A
this
lot of people
semester.
did not
That is
like that.
actually
Okay, but
that.
let's
Yeah,
see.
Wait,
that that's actually
I-
so surprising. People want
What'd
their
I
topics
miss?
random this semester.
Who wants their
Oh,
topics?
did you
random?
want
this
to use a
class, at
spinner?
least.
All right, so this one
Okay,
first.
so yeah, what we're gonna do is we have a spinner. It's gonna randomize the topic up here, and then whatever that lands on, that group is gonna do for their skit. So, can we
me
make it
spin
to
it?
where they can press the button? Can you make it to where they can press the button?
Yeah.
And what we're gonna do is we're gonna have one person from each group go up and press the button, and it's gonna randomize a topic up there, like a genre. So it's gonna be, you'll see, and whatever that lands on, you guys are gonna have to make a skit based off of that genre.
Also, make sure whoever's picking, just remember your genre. Okay, just remember it so you don't forget. But we remind
Yeah,
you.
and we'll put it in the groups too. But all right, so one person from this group, let's come up and press the spin it button. All right, and then look up there. Stop that wheel. Let's see what you guys land on for your topic.
No,
And you guys can
No.
obviously take a picture
Yes.
if you feel like you
No.
don't remember.
no,
It's not for everybody. It's for
yes.
it's
Yeah.
just
Okay.
It's just for a
it's
group.
just for this group. It's not for everybody. Everybody gets a different one. Comedy. All right,
Comedy,
you guys
they're doing
get
comedy.
the comedy skit idea.
All right.
So you got to make a skit around that. Let's get one person from this group
Voice.
to press the button, the
Voice.
spin it button, and the stop that wheel button.
Yes.
It'll take a bit to
Something.
stop.
In the
Stop
chat.
wheel.
You have a question?
That's not gonna stop immediately.
Yeah, me, Jesse, and
Alright, let's see
the
what-
other guy.
We're gonna call.
oh
this
my
group two.
God.
Let's see what group.
It's
two
very
gets.
warm in my wait. So on Discord we already made a team, but I thought because it didn't have the same username.
Oh,
I
you guys
thought,
also
uh,
get
it
comedy.
was
All right,
I
We got
can't
two
really
So I
comedy.
understand.
accidentally.
groups here.
Do you mind if you
awesome.
send it to me on Discord? I think I'll get to you really fast.
All right, one person
Okay,
from
okay.
this group.
Voice,
right
can
here.
can I say it?
Yeah,
So,
Want to go up and press the button?
me, Zeno,
Spin
and Jim, we had like a
And
group
stop that
already.
wheel.
And Jim and Zeno thought
And it's
I
gonna
was
take a bit.
kin
Let's
because I
see.
had my Discord.
If everyone
is-
gets
because
comedy,
my
that's- I don't think this
username
thing's
is different
broken.
on
I don't think
Discord.
it broke.
So he thought I was that guy.
It
not,
shouldn't be
you
broken.
know.
do you want to switch? Is that what you want?
Well, I think so.
Let's see what. Oh,
Well,
fantasy. All
if he
right.
wants, he can change. I don't know
So
if he wants.
group three. We're
Okay,
gonna do this.
um,
Call this group three. You guys get
But I feel
fantasy.
like,
should try to make
but
an
I feel like
agreement.
Kim.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, we need
and
Someone turn off my roll
I
off.
know.
Sorry. Someone turn my roll
I
off.
can't do it. I'm gonna lag, Billy.
Billy,
I'm
can
gonna
you turn
for
off
like
my roll
5 minutes. One person from this group. Let's go up and spin it.
So, you're just try to come up with an agreement.
And
No,
stop that
try to
wheel.
make sure everybody's fine with the switch, okay? Because time
Everybody-
zones could be an issue.
I'm gonna make sure.
Yeah,
Let's
time
see
zones could
what
be a really big issue. and,
Group 4.
No,
will
Zeno
get.
is like a different time zone. It's like
Yeah,
a
but-
1 hour away
yeah,
from
no,
our
but
time zone.
it's
So
fine.
we good.
Yeah, that's fine, but it's up to your team that you're in right now.
4. All right.
You gotta agree
This
with.
group 4 gets
We'll see.
the horror topic, horror genre for their skits. All right. And the group that we're gonna end up making who aren't here, you can, because they're not gonna be able to do the randomizer. So if you just want to like tell them the genres, voice,
Okay.
when the group's created. And let's go over the rules. So, the rules for this must be over 2 minutes long. We don't want a short skit. We want a skit we can watch and enjoy. Your skit must have a beginning and an end. Do not create a cliffhanger, okay? We want the beginning of a story and the end of a story. We want to see the whole thing. You must include music and sound effects. So we want your skits to be very lively, full of sounds, full of musics, in the right spots, thank you, Billy. Like we went over. And credits to your team must be given, meaning everyone must do something within your team. So everyone has to take a part. That's what I talked about. You know, someone must be the editor, someone must upload the video, someone must be an actor. Well, everyone should be. And, you know, make sure you credit them. So if we see, or if you see that someone in your group isn't doing something, please don't feel afraid to, you know, report it to us, make a ticket in the server. We'll reply and we'll hopefully sort things out. But everything should be good as long as, you know, you guys work together. That's what we want. And with our extra credit, video exceeds over 3 minutes. I'm gonna make a change to this image before I upload it. To have like a certain time that has to be. But video exceeds over 3 minutes. That means it goes over 3 minutes long. You create your own environment, so you actually build your scenes. If you guys don't build your scenes and you just use maps, make sure to credit them in the description, so you know we know that you didn't or you did make them. And video exceeds over 4 minutes. So I think the extra credit points are relatively easy. I'm gonna probably say for this that your video doesn't go over 5 minutes, and I'm gonna put that in the announcement and in the image as well. I'll probably put it like right here where there's nothing. But video can't be longer than 5 minutes, but obviously can exceed over those 2 extra credit points. So hello Voix's legs. So yeah, you guys are gonna have the same amount of time a week from technically a week from today, but due the next Friday. That concludes class for today because class is over. What we're gonna do is we're gonna make the groups. There's gonna be I can't party up that way because of the clicking thing. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna make groups in the Discord server, and it's gonna be like group 1 and then the topic you guys received, and then you'll be able to chat in there and, you know, hopefully figure things out. So yeah, thank you guys for attending today's class.
Week 2, yeah. Also,
And we're very excited to see your guys' skits.
Just for these 2 groups, right?
Come on.
Oh, thanks for the claps.
Just
Yay,
These 2
cheers.
groups want to an
yeah.
arrangement. So what was it again? You want to be on this team?
No, not that. Here's the thing. Me, Zeno, and Jim, we already like made a group on Discord, which we agreed to already team up
Okay.
for this homework. So,
Are you guys all in the same class?
Zeno thought. We are in the same class, obviously. We are
okay.
literally over here. But Zeno thought Kino was me, since I have a different username on Discord. And my my record name is different than my name on Discord. So yeah, he thought I was Kin, and yeah, this happened.
So
Now yeah, I just need to
We
know
had a
if
similar problem with that
Kin and
last semester.
Kinmo and Kin, if they are okay with this, and yeah.
are you saying that?
Are you guys good with it? Is a little switch.
Also, we need to know if what's your time zone, so because
what's the time zone?
Drago might have a little difference in time zone.
Also, if you guys are,
Yeah. So
the rest of you are fine to leave if you want. We're just trying to.
yeah.
If you want to watch and stay,
We'll make the groups and we'll set them up so you guys can talk in there.
see.
But you guys are good to
What
go.
does that compare to Drago's time zone? Trade? Nice.
Trade. All right. Well, the trade can be made. You free to go to that team.
Okay.
and we're still gonna do this side. What did your group originally get?
Oh, it was
Originally,
fantasy.
it was
Yeah,
supposed to
Fantasy.
be me,
Okay, so
Zeno,
fantasy and
Jim.
horror. So this side will still be fantasy, and this
Fantasy.
side will still be
This
horror.
side should
That's
be
what
horror.
that's what
Okay.
we're gonna do for that. So let's
Alrighty.
do the switch real quick, so everything is good and official.
And we're
That's
good.
it. That's the switch.
Yay!
Is that?
Hopefully that works out for you guys. We'll make the groups. Let's just take a picture of that real quick, so
I would. Yeah, I'm gonna take a picture.
we remember and
Yep.
we don't forget.
We got to switch.
Alright.